Right now, just before your alarm goes off, your backyard looks completely at peace. Still, silent, safe. It's a lie, because the hour around sunrise is the single most dangerous stretch of a wild bird's entire day. And almost every bird you'll see at your feeder this morning very nearly didn't live to get there. While you were asleep, a slow, brutal war was being fought a few feet from your window, in the cold and the dark. Some of them lost. The ones that made it are about to do something that looks beautiful and sounds beautiful, and is actually one of the most ruthless things in nature. Once you understand what sunrise really is, you will never hear a morning the same way again. Start with the night they just survived, because that's where the danger begins. A small bird, like the chickadee on your feeder, is a tiny furnace that has to stay lit. It runs hot, and it's wrapped in almost nothing. When the temperature drops overnight, that bird can burn up to 10% of its entire body weight, just generating enough heat to not freeze to death by morning. Imagine going to bed and losing 15 pounds by sunrise every single night, or you die. To survive it, some birds do something extraordinary. They lower their own body temperature on purpose, drop into a controlled state close to hibernation, slow their heart, and ride the night out on the edge of shutting down. It works, but it has a price. Because by the time the sky starts to lighten, that bird has burned almost everything it had. Its tank is empty, and an empty tank at dawn is a death sentence, unless it can fix it fast. So the first light of day isn't a gentle wake-up, it's a starting gun. That bird now has a deadline measured in minutes. It has to refuel before its reserves run out completely. And the colder the night was, the tighter the window. This is the real reason your feeder matters so much more than you think. To you, it's a pleasant hobby. To them, at 6 in the morning, it is the difference between living and not. Watch the first arrivals tomorrow and you'll see it. They don't feed like they're relaxed. They feed like they're starving, because they are. Quick, frantic grabs, constant flinching, heads snapping up between every bite. They are trying to win a race against their own bodies, and they're trying to do it without becoming breakfast themselves, because they are not the only thing waking up hungry. Now, that gorgeous wall of bird song at sunrise, the dawn chorus, the sound everyone calls peaceful. It isn't peaceful, it's a battlefield with the volume turned up. That singing is not joy, and it's not for you. It's a roll call. In the cool, still air just after dawn, sound travels far further than it does later in the day. So a bird that sings at first light is broadcasting as loud and as far as it ever can. And the message is brutally simple. I am still here. I survived the night. This territory is still mine. So don't even try. Every male is shouting his fitness across the neighborhood. How strong he is, how healthy, how ready to fight. The richest, most complicated songs come from the birds that had the best night. And the silent ones. The birds too weak or too cold to sing. Their rivals hear that silence too. By the end of the day, a bird that goes quiet at dawn may have already lost its territory, and everything that comes with it. Then there's the order they arrive in, and it is not random. Your feeder runs on a strict hierarchy, and every bird out there knows exactly where it stands. The dominant birds, the biggest, the strongest, the ones that won the night, feed first. And they take the best moment to do it, the safest light, the best perch, the clearest escape route. Everyone else has to wait. And waiting, when your tank is empty, is its own kind of danger. The weaker birds hang back in the shadows, watching, calculating, because every second they wait, they burn fuel they don't have. Eventually, each one has to make a terrible bet. Dart in to feed while the coast is only half clear, or wait longer and risk being too weak to escape when it finally moves. What looks to you like a charming little crowd at the feeder is actually a ranked queue of life and death gambles, happening faster than your eye can follow. And here is the part that ties it all together, the trap inside the whole morning. To survive the night, a bird had to burn its reserves. To replace those reserves, it has to get to food. But to get to food, it has to leave cover, out into the open, at the exact hour when the light is just good enough for something else to see it. Because dawn doesn't only wake the songbirds, it wakes the things that eat them. The predators of your backyard get up hungry too, and they have learned over millions of years exactly where the desperate, the weak, and the careless will be at first light, right where the food is, right at your feeder. So every single visit is a calculation. How hungry am I versus how exposed am I? Feed too little, and the next cold night finishes you. Feed too boldly, and you don't see the next night at all. This is the knife edge your backyard birds walk every single morning, 20 feet from your kitchen window, while you sleep through the whole thing. So, tomorrow, when that first bird lands on your feeder and the singing starts before the sun is even up, you'll know what you're really looking at. Not a peaceful morning, a finish line. Every bird out there has just survived the cold, won its place in the queue, run the gauntlet, and lived to eat. They made it. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Surviving sunrise doesn't mean surviving the day. It just means they've made it to the start. Because the morning has its own dangers, and they are nothing compared to what's coming when the sun climbs high. At noon, when the backyard looks lazy and safe and half asleep, something drops out of the sun at 30 miles an hour and turns the feeder you filled into the most dangerous place in your entire yard. That's the next video. And once you've seen it, you'll understand why these birds never, ever truly relax.